Jaria Digital tells you many different stories of the world. The love story about an artist. In 1975, an Indian man met a Swedish woman in India. This love story is about their miraculous fateful love. Even though you don't believe in destiny, their love is an inspiration to us all. Their love with one another amazed the world. A Swedish tourist, Charlotte von Schudvin, met an Indian artist, P.K. Mahanandia, in Delhi, India in 1975. She asked him to draw her portrait. He was a portrait painter who can draw a portrait in 10 minutes. A local newspaper once wrote an article about him. When Charlotte asked P.K. to paint her portrait, P.K. suddenly remembered his mother's prediction. According to his horoscope, he would marry a woman whose zodiac sign is Taurus, comes from a faraway land, plays a musical instrument and owns a forest. Charlotte belonged to a noble family in Sweden and her family owned a forest. Her zodiac sign was Taurus and she liked to play the piano. His mother's prediction came true. They fell in love with each other. But Charlotte had to go back home. Even though Charlotte went back home, they kept in touch through letters for 1 year. P.K. wanted to meet her again. But he did not have enough money to buy a plane ticket. Because he was a Dalit, which is the lowest class of India's Hindu caste system. P.K. sold everything he owned and bought a used bicycle to go to Sweden from India. His bicycle journey started on January 22, 1977. He rode on a bicycle every day. He made money through painting portraits in every country. Some people provided food and shelter for him. The world was very different in the 1970s. P.K. did not need a visa to enter most countries. He finally reached Europe on May 28, 1977 from India. He passed Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran and Turkey by bicycle. And then he traveled to Germany by train. P.K. and Charlotte finally got married in Sweden. P.K. lives with Charlotte and their 2 children in Sweden and continues to work as an artist. He became a famous artist in Sweden and they published a book based on their love story in 2017.
I rode a bicycle for our love. On the journey, I had doubts that I would die and wouldn't be able to fulfill my meeting with my wife. But I knew in the next life I would find her. So, it wasn't that I was doubting my love for her, more that I didn't know whether I would make it alive.
A marriage like this means you are married physically and spiritually. We know our bodies will be recycled in a few years, so we believe that we are always united in oneness.
We will deliver a variety of issues and knowledge around the world. Thank you for watching Jaria Digital.